to 2 funerals this year. I could fit in a couple more.
That's one too many, in my opinion.
One too many.
One a year. That's the way I like it.
Like none. If that's a possibility.
That's one too many. You're allowed one death. 2?
Yeah.
That's too many.
None if we can swing it, but 1 is my sweet spot. That's where I want it to be.
As long as it's nobody important. It's fine. Third cousin. You don't know. They might be close.
Could be. What? There's no ideal funeral. I was about to. What's best case scenario there? There's not. There isn't one. There's not a good one.
Well, we didn't really have a funeral for my grandmother, but we had a celebration of life, and all of us ran around in toe socks and ate cake.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good time, and
Yeah, that's not
I
bad.
would have liked it if she was there.
Fine.
Celebration of life, that's what my family tends to lean towards more so than like an actual funeral. We like bring stuff they like and play games.
I think
That's cool.
It depends on how old they were. Like, if they've lived a nice, long life, it's a far easier thing to be like, we can enjoy this day, even though it is still sad. But if a person's like 25, it's just sad.
Yeah.
125. Everybody's just like, whew, wow.
They were just standing up and claps. They're like, they're dead. Yes, you did it. You hit 225.
Look how far you got, man. Oh, shit.
You lived another
That's what I hope
lifetime
they do.
longer than most people do.
That's what I
Exactly.
hope they do at my funeral. I hope there's an applause. Good job, you got this far. You didn't die early.
I feel like that's what everybody should aim for, is to not die early.
Well, then the trick.
Yeah, that's fair.
After 25, it's an upswing from there. You're not early anymore.
I was gonna say you have to decide what age is early, and you don't have to be dead to celebrate that. You just hit that age and be like, "Yeah, I'm still alive."
We did
I
it!
forgot birthdays. That's what birthdays are supposed to be.
Yeah.
Still alive.
For me, that celebration will come if I make it past whatever the like expected life year is. So if it's like 60, yeah, if the average death is 67, I make it 68, that's the party.
Winner.
Winner.
I don't know, man. 30. In my family, the biggest celebration is 40. Yeah. 40 and like 90, because you get a big old party at 90.
Everybody gets 90.
Everybody should get 90.
My grandma got all liquored up.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. My great grandma got to a point where she was like, I know I'm not supposed to go out and have these things, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
You might as well. Dad says he's gonna pick up heroin at 80.
Boom.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
And she went out with
It's
her friend to Kmart, got ice cream, and then she got really sick and she ended up in the hospital. And her doctor was like, Dorothy, did you go out and have ice cream again? And my great grandma was like, yes, I did, doctor. Yes, I did. I'm 97. I can do this.
I know how the doctor came back. He was like, you can't. You're 97. You can't do it anymore.
Shut up and watch me, son.
That's what you said. All these 80-year-olds doing heroin.
If anyone's gonna pick up drugs, it's gonna be my dad. And he'll hit exactly 80, and he'll be like, "Where's the cocaine?"
She won't hit 81.
Affected drugs.
But that's only gonna happen if your mom goes first.
Well, yeah, he'll use all of their money to buy drugs
Just
because
like
he's
you.
okay with going out on a bender at 80.
At least she's honest about it.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, he goes out the way he wanted to. I don't know why, but that's, if that's your final wish, I guess.
Yeah, fuck it.
He said his limit for weed was like 60. He's gonna start smoking weed at 60, and he's gonna start doing hard drugs at 80.
You know he can start smoking now, right? We live in Illinois.
He doesn't want to do it now.
shit's legal over
My
there,
mom's
so-
against drugs.
Fair enough.
He thinks that once my mom is 60, she'll forget and it'll be okay then. She's not okay with it.
That's a bold strategy, Kat. Let's see if that pays off.
You just got to go
On
edibles.
Alzheimer's.
If he eats that stuff, there's no smoke. She might not even know. She'll know. She'll know. But he can convince himself that she won't know, at least at 60. And
He
see if
thinks
can
by
get away
then
with it.
she'll have enough Alzheimer's that she'll be like wandering out in the street and her kids will have to go get her.
By 60? Does she have any Alzheimer's right now?
There are unfortunately indicators, yeah.
I just love how she's all. She forgot to do something within like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And then
She's bad.
She just like walks in the kitchen and puts her hands down on the counter, and she was like.
She makes a joke out of it though.
It's good.
That's
She's
fine.
like, remember doing
She's like,
this."
it's okay, guys. I'm just gonna be that old lady that wanders off into the abyss, and then police officers got you on speed dial because they keep finding your mom somewhere, and they're like, me up, she's lost again. And
Is
then-
it early Alzheimer's or hereditary ADHD?
Sounds like Dimmy forgot.
Well, let me tell you, early onset Alzheimer's runs in that side of the family, but so does ADHD, so probably both. Probably both.
It's a tag team.
You don't want to remember. Drama.
You know, there's no winning with that. You can't just have all the memory things and then go, oh man. Yeah, it's okay. She's gonna be one of those old ladies where you're like, you want some ice cream, Jenny? And she's gonna be like, yeah, I'd love some ice cream. And then she'll forget 3 minutes later, and then you tell her again that you want some ice cream, Jenny, and she'll get equally as excited every time.
And that'll be how you get the most ice cream in your life.
And that's how my dad starts his weed problem.
What's this? It's weed. I told you.
At least weed is healthier than cigarettes, so.
You'll have to remind her constantly that she's married, probably. It's okay. It's something we've all come to accept, that it's going to be really fun. She thinks so.
That's a good viewpoint, I guess, for the future.
Yeah.
She says she's going to be the happiest old lady that ever existed, so I believe it.
Bold claim. Okay. See how it goes. Call Guinness. We'll find out.
Who's the happiest old person right now?
We could get to work on it too. If we want to ensure that she'll be the happiest old lady ever, we've just got to start bumming out a lot of old ladies.
Oh no.
Get them real sad, and that'll lower the bar.
See, it's kind of helpful when you forget stuff, because then you don't know how many of your family members are around anymore. And you become a little bit happier, because you forget death exists. I've seen it. Most of my grandparents forget death exists at some point, and they're like, that's a good old time here.
Like a jellyfish.
Yeah, see? Your life's eternal till you die.
Bom, bom, bom.
It's a good way of thinking about it.
Well, I guess that'll be the next episode now then. As the, presumably the only species on the Earth aware of their own mortality, we hopefully can turn that knowledge into some way to try to entertain ourselves until that inevitability.
Dave's going into his sermon now.
We don't know if all the other animals are happy, if they're capable of that or not. Well, we'd like to think so, because we think about the things that make us sad or
Always.
afraid or angry, and we just hope that they don't know about it.
Why are we starting?
It's episode number 75. This one's called 6 feet below zero.
That sounds real
Excellent.
bad.
That sounds like that screwed up dog movie where all the dogs die, Dave.
Don't know that.
But
Is
it's
that
like-
all dogs go to heaven?
No, like
Probably.
13 below. A bunch, like a team of sled dogs die in the snow.
Don't know about that one. I'll add that to my list of things that I could just not worry about after this. I don't want to watch a bunch of dogs die.
Nope, me neither.
It won't happen here, but we don't have any dogs with us, so it won't be a concern.
Bye, Luna.
Hey! Don't get Luna into this, okay?
Luna's a wolf, and a wolf dying is different.
Different
It's
than
still
dog.
sad, okay?
Well, I hope you can act it good, because you're going to have to sell that to us. Last time, we met with our good friend Sequus. I think, show of hands, how many of us like Sequus? I like him.
You
Okay.
would say that, Dave.
We got 3 out of 5 here. That's a simple majority. That's 60% that would pass Congress. So I think
so that makes it okay, Dave?
That would pass Congress. No, it's not just about majorities.
I'm leaving.
We talked with Sequus on his ship. He's got a very interesting and large, ornate sailing vessel. It looks like it's a place where he lives, and he's got it kind of decked out. And to some extent, he must have a certain amount of wealth because it's almost like a mansion on the inside of that place. Sequus has never been anything but kind to us and done good things for our entire party. So it's good to have him around. He's agreed to guide you all once you reach the continent of Taufel and bring you to Freyor. He says that he has met with Freyor before, and it has some semblance or understanding of the way to get to him again. You had a nice meal on Sequus' ship. He had his crew tend to your animals. His crew doesn't want to be seen, so they keep themselves separate from the rest of you while you're on the ship. In the morning, you all left with Sequus and got to the continent itself. Blistering cold. Arvistan is already feeling the negative effects of the cold, but those are going to continue and worsen as time goes on. Spent a little bit of time fighting off a pack of winter wolves, which are an entirely different breed from the wolves that we're accustomed to, like Luna. They stand as tall as your draft horse Ghost, and they are capable of breathing a plume of frozen Arctic air that can freeze people on contact. We had some ingenious strategies. I think Ravi was the one who suggested that we create food to distract the wolves. Hopefully they were only interested in eating. It seemed to be effective, but Sequus was not willing to take any chances and cast some pretty intimidating spells to help get rid of the wolves. But you all have intimidating spells of your own, including summoning a few bears to fight wolves, which seemed to be effective. At this point...
Did you hear that? Did you hear that freaking motorcycle?
Yeah, I'm starting to realize, I've been getting into Maddie's head a little bit. Like, we could do without sound sometimes. At the end of last session, we ran into a group of approximately 250 skeletons in various states of disrepair. All of them were standing in a large cluster, staring out at the ocean. Sequus asked Ravi to deal with them, and he was able to destroy the vast majority of them, over 200 of them, just by presenting the holy symbol of Freyor and casting them out. And Sequus was able to present his own holy symbol and clean up the rest of them. It was at that point that he told you that you were in front of the cavern that he intended for you to enter, that he can use to lead you to Freyor himself. So I'm going to have to put you in front of a map here.
Maps are always dangerous.
So we've got our little group. the four of you, Arvistan's pet wolf Luna. We have, I don't know, I wouldn't consider anyone's necessarily pet, but sort of our group mascot, Shell, is here with us. Shell's infant offspring, Egg, is in Hajate's backpack right now. So Shell is being extra protective of Hajate at this moment. We also have Ghost, who we have not ever, I don't think we've ever had, I had to create an icon for Ghost because he's never been with us doing anything.
Nope, never.
Ghost is carrying a lot of our supplies right now. As a draft horse, he's doing well in the cold, but we're about to get into some really dicey areas, so we'll see how a big old horse does in a cave. And we also have Sequus with us. And he'll address all of you, and he'll say, are you prepared to face what's coming?
I hope so.
Would you happen to know what is coming?
Cold and death. If you think you've faced the undead thus far, all you've seen is pale imitations.
Why is the undead, like, so abundant? Like, does this Freyor guy like the undead or something like that? That he's always surrounded by it?
I'll leave that question for him to answer for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with you might not want to ask that question directly. Can't say for certain. Throwing it out there. You do you, Arvistan, but
Alrighty. I guess I'll have. We'll see how this Sequus guy is, if he's cool or not, for me to actually ask him.
Arvistan, keep a close eye on Ravi. We'll need him when we reach Freyor.
I'm trying my best, as I usually do with everybody else as well. Yeah.
If you're all prepared.
Lead the way, I guess.
As prepared as we're going to be.
All right. Well, for starters, let's get Hajate on that bird, right?
Uh-oh.
Because that's where we want that to be. We'll just put that right there like that.
It's so cute.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Let's see. Sequus will probably lead the way here, heading into the next area. What marching order would you all like to be in for this process? Keep in mind, Ghost and Shell are large. You could see on the map that they're, take up more space than the rest of you. So that in a tight cavern, they might need some help or some coaxing to get through some of the more narrow passageways.
I'm guessing, where is he?
My automatic reaction is to all right, let's scroll up on the map.
I try to do that as well. I'm like, let me see.
I imagine I would probably be either right behind or pretty close to Sequus.
Okay.
Yeah, where is Sequus on the map?
He went in. There goes Ravi. Whew.
Okay, I'm right behind Robbie as well.
Okay. That's going to put Luna hot on your heels.
Yep.
I'll just put you at the edge.
And I'll be bringing a ghost with me, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Shell's going to come behind you, Kriv.
Okay.
So you don't get to be last, unfortunately.
I don't know if that's good or not.
Shove Ghost up there. Get Kriv moving, and then I have to. I'm saying all this stuff because I'm like practicing, trying to get everybody like grouped and moved the right way. Our next chamber. And this is going to get real confusing because everything's going to look very similar.
Oh boy.
As soon as you step into this cave, you find that it's not really cut, at least this portion of it isn't really cut into the side of a mountain or into the earth, part of the continent. This is just a giant frozen slab, so you're cut right into the side of ice. When you look into the walls on either side of you, you can actually see through clear ice like a good 10 feet before it becomes too obscured for you to see any further. And at the surface of it, you get like a slight reflection of yourself and the rest of your group as you're looking at it. As you step in and out of the blustering cold and frigid wind from the outside on the ocean and the continent proper, it is even colder inside.
Of course.
You're struck with a sort of otherworldly sense of cold. So I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
If I use a dice that looks like it's made out of ice, is that advantage?
No, but it might give you an advantage. Maybe the die likes that you are using it.
It does not.
17.
6.
$17 and $6.
A 7.
That's con.
Yes.
Con. That'll be 15 for.
A 7.
7.
Maddie had to roll for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna die here.
Shell has also rolled exceptionally low. Let's see. That's a 6
Oh,
from
no.
Shell.
Oh no.
Let's see what Ghost gets. Can we roll for Luna also, Jason?
Do you have to roll for the egg?
You will not have to roll for the egg. That will be a secret roll from
what's
me.
Luna con?
Egg
Oh,
roll.
man. Egg
Luna
roll.
got 7. Luna got 17. Luna roll higher than me.
Okay. That's my egg secret roll that I will not
Egg roll.
disclose to the rest of you. Okay.
We're gonna lose our one egg.
15, 17, and that was a 17 from Ravi also?
Correct.
Okay. Those 3 are saves. The rest are failures. So if you failed that saving throw, I need you to bump up 1 level of exhaustion. Go ahead and mark that somewhere on your character sheet. I'll mark it for you as well. Arvistan already has one
Yeah,
from last
Oh, no.
session.
but I saved this one. Ooh, thank God.
So 1 level of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on your ability checks. As that frigid cold just bites and gnaws at you. Sequus seems fine. He says, I had expected greater resistance at this juncture. Keep your wits about you. Something's not right here.
Why did you? I mean, I'm guessing you've been here before, like you said, but why would you expect more resistance? Like, is he adamant on nobody coming to visit him?
The issue isn't of Freyor's doing. He's an unwilling participant.
Okay.
Any idea why it's so much colder in here? Isn't typically if you retreat from the wind, it gets warmer?
I tried to ask the man himself, but He couldn't give any straight answer. I'm certain it is of some magical origin.
You seem to be handle it better than us. Have any advice or any trick up your sleeve to be as warm and cozy as you are?
He'll toss his staff from one hand to another, and then he'll toss it from his right hand to his left hand, and then from his left hand he'll toss it to a mage hand, and then have the mage hand toss it back into his right hand, and he'll say, "A mastery of the arcane comes in handy."
You think you can help us with that, or is just for you?
I'm doing all I can, Harvestan.
And I appreciate it. I was just wondering, that's all.
I want to try my little produce flame cantrip to see if that helps at all.
Yeah, so you just produce it and just hold it in your hand as you would normally do?
Yeah.
You'll make it where you're used to, a sort of like burgeoning fire that's like the base of it is the size of your palm and it sits up maybe that high, flickering flames. You get kind of like a match, just a tiny little sputtering thing. You could see it's like almost always threatening to go out, but you're able to maintain it and kind of keep it there. And it doesn't really provide you any warmth.
Okay.
Sequus will say, "Stick close to me."
Okay.
And he'll keep heading forward. Let's say the next room there. We're okay with Sequus leading us, right? Choosing which way to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
He would know much better.
He is going to be making these decisions for you, which everyone is comfortable with.
Comfortable isn't the word.
Know for a fact he doesn't want to be in danger, so at least, not know for a fact, at least that's what I hope so.
Harveston is the most suspicious one of all. And he's just like, oh yeah, I trust him.
I mean, he revived me, so I have to trust somebody to revive me, like, can't be that bad of a person.
I mean, that's a pretty good point. That's a good
He's
reason
just
to
trying
believe
to get
somebody.
on Robbie's good
Yeah,
side.
I mean, revive somebody you don't know and help them out. Like, I feel like that's a good person, so.
Yeah, bringing people back from the dead is kind of like a big deal. And if you're that person specifically, I could see that really having an impact on you. We will get this far into the next room before, not a greater chill, but like a little shudder down your spine hits. And you could see ancient warriors sort of just rise from the ground. They lift themselves up out of the ice in like a spectral form. And they stand up in the room around you. Some of them where you're already standing.
Am I riding them?
That's where Luna is. Not going to be good.
Go.
I need everyone to roll initiative already.
All right. Oh my god.
Already!
5.
5.
8.
8. Killer start, guys.
I know, right?
I got the super high number of 11.
There we go. We're getting places.
Oh, guys, I got 13.
13.
Why'd you
that
sound
was
so
good.
sad about that? That's the best
I know,
one.
right?
I
Best
felt
one.
like it would be dramatic.
Thank you.
It worked, yeah.
Do we get bardic inspiration for that?
Everyone's hit.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, these ghosts have rolled pretty low. So that's good news for you. But it seems everybody's rolled pretty low. I should say these ghosts, the majority of the ghosts have rolled pretty low, but actually the highest roll we have right now is Ghost himself.
Perfect.
Oh,
my God.
Ghost. Is Ghost gonna dip?
I don't know what he would do. He
He's
doesn't.
stuck.
Not,
He's only
not,
ever been a horse.
not the most useful in battle, but he's here nonetheless. And this is going to be Sequus. Okay. Ghost is scared.
Hmm.
Ghost is going to run.
Oh, of course.
Let's see, where would we want to run?
No. Like, I'm holding his rein. Can I not hold them in place?
You can make a strength check.
Okay, let's do that. Strength plus 6.
You got to beat
15.
Ghost strength.
I
Maybe
got a 15 plus 6. That'll be 21.
21. Pretty good. Okay, let me just check what Ghost's strength modifier is. We got a big draft horse. It's probably not that high, right? A big horse
Plus
isn't really all
one.
that strong. It's a +4, so 19 plus 4 means Ghost gets a 23.
Oh my god.
Breaks free
Take
from
that.
you. This isn't good. Which way can we go? Because we've got a pretty narrow passageway off to the right, and it's actually kind of narrow going back. We've got Kriv in that big scary bird in the way too, and Shell has not been kind to Ghost recently. The best way to go is past all this. Go this way. Bye.
Oh my god.
That's going to mean a shove on Ravi. So Ravi, you can make a strength athletics or a dexterity acrobatics check.
I'll pick the one where I don't have a -1.
Sounds good.
You've got to beat a 10 to keep your spot.
I do, actually. I got 13.
Okay. So Ghost tries to push you out of the way as he's running past, but you kind of keep your footing and you get back to where you were. You don't get shoved into Sequus or into Arvistan. And Ghost runs that way. Let's see. Sequus will say, "Someone should grab that horse." And then it'll be Hajate's turn. Hajate, you're on the back of the bird. What do you want to do from there? I'm going to put the bird just on your initiative count.
Okay. Am I capable of moving her?
You can squeeze through there. It's just going to cost double for every space. So every square is 5 feet, but it'll just cost you 10 feet of movement to go that way. Shell can move up to 50 feet, though.
Okay, I want to move the diagonal space from Kriv.
Okay, we could get just past Kriv.
Perfect.
Let's go up there. These are, oddly clothed spirits, like specters coming up out of the ground. They've got kind of a smoky, mist-like quality to them. Looks like they're wearing some kind of armor, but it's not anything that you recognize.
Does it look like it's made out of metal?
It looks like it's made out of ghost. The whole thing is kind of like ethereal.
It's unfortunate. Let's use Dissonant Whispers at we'll do level 3, why not?
Which one of these specters do you want to target? Some of them are like partially inside of Sequus and Luna.
I'm speaking. Okay, so the analytic behind Dissonant Whisper, it speaks directly into the mind, but if it's inside something else, does that impact that at all?
I would say that if it said it was speaking directly into the brain, but the mind is more of a concept. So it's not like speaking into the physical space where its head is. It's speaking into its consciousness.
Oh, okay, alright. I want to get the one that's on Luna.
All right. Let's make saving throw. Which saving throw is this?
Con.
Okay, I've got an 11, which is a failure. So let's go ahead and get your damage. Dissonant Whispers. That will actually hurt it. So that's good.
Sorry, Maddie wants to roll today, so.
That's fine.
One more.
Oh, that was a wisdom save. That's okay. That's even worse.
Oh, I was gonna. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Thought it was con. Everything else I have is con. 18.
Okay, we'll take 18 points of damage here.
I'm gonna write down that that's wisdom.
Okay, Hajite, what else would you like to do?
And then I want to throw Bardic Inspiration at, Robbie.
Ravi, okay. Should be useful in a place full of undead creatures, right? It's excellent timing because Ravi's turn is next.
Wahoo!
Can I see where Ghost is from here?
You can. Ghost hasn't gone exceptionally far. It does look like he will continue to run.
If I can, I'm gonna try to move towards him and try to wrangle him.
Okay, let's see if we can just pop up a little bit to where Ghost is. Get Ravi up to get that horse.
Get that horse.
I'm going to have to get an animal handling check for that.
Good thing it's a wisdom check. 13.
13, okay. Just get a roll to see where we're at. It's difficult. Give me a follow-up strength check.
Not great. 8.
Okay. You have not calmed Ghost. He's still very skittish, and obviously all of the specters and ghosts or whatever it is we're dealing with are still here. So he's going to have a problem with that. But you did get him to stop moving, so he's going to... You could either stay there with him to make sure that he doesn't run any further, or, on another turn try to calm him down again.
That's probably my turn then.
Okay. Just before your turn ends, Ravi, I'd like you to make a perception check since you've moved somewhat into the next room.
$16.
All right. You're focused on the horse at first and making sure that Ghost calms down. Ghost is pretty big and commands a lot of your attention. Once you kind of get a feel for how well that's going and get a better judge of your surroundings, you'll see that the floor here is just littered with bones. Old, dry, and frozen bones all over the ground. There's a set of stairs, like crudely cut out of the ice, that's leading up to a platform that's maybe 5 feet higher than where you're standing right now for the rest of the room. And there's like next to those stairs, the bones just ramp up, and then they're in piles up above that. You can see some of them are just kind of shifting in their spots.
I will kind of yell out to the group. We have shifting piles of bones up here. Be wary.
What do you mean with that? What?
It's all I got for right now. It's too high to see.
All right, then it's Arvistan's turn.
What can I do here? I mean, they're ghosts. Arrows won't do anything to it. You know what? I'm going to attack one, just in case, just to try it out.
Which one are we going to go for?
We are going to go to the one that's by itself, on top.
Okay. It's just going to take a shot with the bow?
Yeah, just take a shot with the bow and see what happens.
Okay.
Regular shot.
I won't give you disadvantage just yet because the others are still preoccupied with the people that are like occupying the same space as them.
But I have a point of exhaustion though.
That's on ability checks, but not on attack rolls.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. That'll be a +9. That'll be a 19 to hit.
19 is a hit. So you'll fire an arrow. This is like 10 feet away at this ghost. It goes through it. You could see like a wisp, like you've shot through smoke. Like a little hole pierces through it, and it sort of sucks in parts of the ghost around it, and it kind of like slowly starts to rematerialize itself. The arrow hits the ice on the other side, but go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, what was the damage? D8 +4. Go. That'll be 8.
Okay. Do you want to attack again?
No, I mean, you know what? I'll say, I think I missed. I'm gonna shoot it again. I'm gonna go for another one.
All right.
And that'll be 9. That'll be 12. 9 + 3.
That is not a hit.
All right. So I'm just gonna, as a bonus action, I'm just gonna move towards Ravi
Okay, let's try to get over there.
and help him out with a ghost.
That's movement. Now we've got Luna.
Luna is gonna. She's inside the ghost, right? Like, ghost. It seems like.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean Luna can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not, I'm just gonna call her. Like, come on, Luna, let's come. Let's go over here. This is not a fight that we can handle. And call her over towards me.
Okay. As she runs over toward you, the ghost that was inside the spot where Luna was will reach out to her as she runs away. Make a little opportunity attack.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit, which does hit
Ooh,
Luna.
Yeah. Yes.
I need Luna to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con is +6. 13 plus 6, that'll be 19, right?
Yeah. Okay, she takes 24 points of necrotic damage.
What? Holy. That leaves Luna at.
Ooh, don't get hit.
You said 24?
Yes.
That's 37 hit points.
She had taken some damage earlier already and hasn't rested.
Wait, did she?
Yeah, she got Winter Wolfed on. Some icy breath.
Vomited.
I can't remember how much health she was at.
She, with the current damage that she's just taken, she is now at 27 hit points.
27. Okay.
And then she can run the rest of the way to you. Next is Sequus. He's going to have to do something good. Let's see. How much does he know about what he's dealing with?
He better know a lot, because if he has been here before, he knows what to deal with.
All right. Let's see. We've got to use some magic, of course, but we don't want to use something that they are going to resist on you. But what options do we have? It's tough. This is also your challenge and not his. Let's see. He's probably just going to do a classic magic missile.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing intimidating about that. He's going to cast it at a higher level. Because level 1 is just not going to be enough.
Who would have thunk?
He's going to cast that at 5th level. Which will give him 7 darts. Which, of course, automatically hit. He's going to target, let's see, the same one that Hajate's already targeted with magic. And fire all 7 darts at that one. So I gotta roll 7d4 here. He's gonna do that. It's 4 and 8. Total of 19 points of force damage. Could have been better. And he's going to move, but not leave the area of the ghost that he is currently entangled with, and just kind of put himself in this corner. Then the wraiths will go. Let's see. Who do we want? This one that's closest to Luna is going to attack Luna.
No, come on.
Let's see if we hit. 18 hits. I need Luna to make a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
That's a 15.
Okay. Luna's going to take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Oh god.
Drop down to 11 hit points. And we've got a couple other wraiths. Let's see what we want them to do. This one will come down. Go for Hajite. It's a crit. Hajite, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie. 25. The D20.
This is not good.
Oh boy.
This is not good.
22.
22? That is good. And you
I'm
needed
sorry.
that.
21. My bad.
Okay, still good. I had Hajite at 65 current hit points.
Mhm.
You were a little bit lower, but we leveled up last time, and you probably got a few. That's going to go down to 15 as you take 50 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
Fuck.
Oh, man, I'm down to 15. We got a dip, you guys.
Yeah, you're not lying.
This one's going to come get Shell.
Oh, I sure don't like ghosts.
So far, so good. Shell is not going to be hit. Just to be clear, they aren't striking you with any weapons. They don't have like ethereal swords that they're swinging at you. They're just reaching out and touching you. Then it's going to be Criv's turn.
Scourging Ray. I want to see if it works, because it grows.
Who are we going for?
If I can see all three of them.
We can't get that one all the way on the left, but we can get the other two.
Okay.
How do we want to divvy those 3 rays up?
I guess 2 to the one that's closest there.
Okay. I gotcha.
Let's see, we got an 11. Oh boy.
11,
Oh, it's-
okay.
We have we have an 11, a 12, and a 9.
All right.
Woo!
All 3 scorching rays will miss.
Yeah.
You fire them out at these ghosts. You're trying desperately not to hit Shell and Hajite, who are sort of like right in front of you. So you're kind of
Yeah.
trying to arc these shots around your friends, and it's just too tough of a bank to really pull off.
Do the scorching rays at least like look normal, or do they look tiny?
They come out normal, and they slowly shrink. By the time they hit the ice walls on the other side, they kind of just leave little fizzles. They melt at the tiniest drop of ice, and you see a little water droplet sort of form out, start to fall, and immediately freeze again.
Hmm.
So they make like little bumps.
I also want to yell out, Ravi, do you have fire? Do fire. You remember at the tower? Fire on the real thing, hurt the ghost thing.
I don't know if I have much fire, but I will try something.
All right. Is that it for Criv's turn? You guys got me nervous because I crit Agite real early.
I guess, yeah.
I'm fine.
All right. Ghost is next. Ghost is still scared. and is going to make an attempt to break free from Ravi. So I need, it's either strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics from Ravi to keep hold of those reins, try to keep that horse calm. This horse is rolling higher than anything I've ever rolled before.
Can I help him out?
That's not going to get it done. That's a 4.
Can I help him out because that's why I ran over there to help him calm horse?
Yeah, I'm going to take your reaction for that. Is that all right?
Sure. I mean, I don't have anything else.
Okay, Ravi can roll again.
That's a bit better. That's a 17.
17. It is another 23 from Ghost.
God, Jesus.
Damn.
That freaking horse, man.
Yeah, for real.
We didn't know he was going to be this much trouble.
Ghost, bye-bye. Float up those steps. Still within sight. And we don't know exactly how far Ghost can get, because Ghost is very big, and the cavern is twisty and turny and small. Okay. Ajite is next.
Okay. Okay. Well. Okay, so if there's 2 of them right next to me.
Yes.
And I use a disengage action. Does that only disengage me from one of them?
That will disengage you from anything that's close to you. So it'll do both of them. If there were 10 of them around you, it would disengage you from all of them.
I still can't get through there, so it won't matter. Oh, my bird's a big bitch.
We could try to dismount Shell.
We keep
if you
shoving her in
want.
these tiny holes.
I'll show you. I'll just reposition a little bit just to kind of make clear. There is a little path up this way if you need it. But Shell's not making it through there, but Hajite potentially could.
Well, I can't leave Shell's ass yet. That's a little early.
It is, but just making you aware that that's there.
20 feet. Oh, cool. Okay. I want to try synaptic static.
Book, come to me. Where are you? Which one?
Book, help.
I sit here, and before we even start, I have like 8 or 9 books open all around me for just in case stuff, and I never have freaking synaptic static
I'm sorry.
ready. So I have to hurriedly try to figure out which book it is. I got it.
Yes, 20-foot radius. That's perfect. I want to hit as many as possible.
20-foot radius. Let me see.
It's intelligence saving throw.
I just want to see if we're going to hit any of our friends in the process of doing that.
There was a way to not do that, even if it only means hitting 2 of the ghosties. So I'm chill with that.
I'm going to make a 20-foot radius here. So this is 20, and that goes out to 20 this way, 20 like that, and then 20 down here. So a circle about, I use the term circle loosely, about that big. So we want to hit as many as possible.
Such a tiny hole.
I say we can get these 2 and not get Kriv.
And Sequis.
That's fine.
We get Sequis, I mean, but it's an intelligence saving throw. He's a wizard. I mean, are you?
Yeah, he's probably gonna make it.
It's up to you. We can not hit Sequus. We could try. Probably we could hit these two.
Oh, that's gonna hit Shell for sure.
That would hit Shell.
Not gonna make it through that.
No, she's not going to pass us an intelligence save, I don't think.
We can hit 2 and hit Sequus. We can hit 1 easily right here if that's what you want to do.
All right.
But Sequus, it's up to you. I don't know if he's going to be mad about that.
Just say oopsies.
Hasn't hit us by accident yet.
No, and if he did, it would not be on accident.
Right? All right. Man, we're in a tiny hole. I am an area attack person.
It's rough.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna use let's.
A thunder wave can hit both of these ones that are right next to you without hitting any allies. If that's something you wanted to go for.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Anything that's in a line would be good too. I don't know if you have any good lines, but you could grab these two real easily.
I have so many kaboom. Okay, so we'll do Thunderwave. Just for shits and giggles, let's just do a level 5. I want out of this.
It's not good. It's not looking good for you or for Luna right now. Okay, a couple con saves coming right up.
Thank you.
The one on the right is going to succeed. The one on the left is going to fail.
It's that one.
Knocks him back too, right? 10 feet?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Tell me this is you. I can't believe I got it right.
Yeah. Go ahead, roll that. Roll that for me.
You could see as you blast out that wave of sound, that like parts of them kind of wash off. You can see like some of their armor like gives way, and you see like decrepit skulls and rotting flesh underneath before it all kind of just reforms again in front of them.
All right. That was a 34 damage.
Okay.
I don't know if it does
That's
anything,
pretty good.
but I'm mad and I need to leave.
Yeah, that is legit.
And this will get cut to half of that is 17. Okay. Both still alive. Well, alive. As it were.
They're both still around.
Yeah. Both still dangerous.
Let's. Has Shelby taking her turn independently, or am I in control of the bird?
You're giving control of the movement, but if she's in a position to attack, I'll have her attack.
Okay, I want to move to the left of the ghosty guy. He didn't get blasted far enough away for my liking.
Like here?
Yeah, up one if I'm allowed.
I can put you there, yeah, sure.
Sick, I'm in. And then I'm gonna inspire the bird by pointing at the bag, like, look at that. See that? Inspiration.
She perks up, her tail feathers ruffle up a little bit more. She hasn't gotten hit yet, so she dodged him.
Funny how I couldn't.
Let's see. Shell's going to make 2 attacks on that ghosty on the right. A couple of pecks. So let's see what we do. +9 to hit. Okay.
That's pretty spicy.
It's 2 hits.
Woohoo!
Now, the bird's beak does not do a lot of damage. As you can see, she's just like pecking through it. So it
Right.
like gets split in half as she cuts through it and then kind of reforms itself in that spot again. So she will do, with the first attack, she does 4 points of damage. With the second one, she does 3.
I got a question. Whenever those physical attacks and it disperses, can we see like the skull and decaying flesh like we saw it when Hashate did her
Organs.
sonic boom?
You see spine and rib cage.
Yeah. But
Uh,
whenever we're doing physical, it
It's
just
like when you
disperses.
just saw
Do we-
Shell cut through that one.
Uh-huh.
It was like somebody got cut in half. You saw like lungs and viscera start falling out, but it just
Ew.
quickly rebuilds itself again.
Okay.
That's nasty.
It's pretty gross. Shell's down with it. She doesn't care. It's fine for her.
There's my good bird.
It's Ravi next.
Don't forget you're inspired.
Did it look like Shell ran, just jumped up those steps and just kept running?
Ghost?
Go.
That's right, yes.
Ghost got up there, but is afraid to go further.
I think his fear will keep him there then. I'm going to summon Freyor's Greatsword at 4th level.
Can I get that in here? I think I remember where it is. Not you.
Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, I hope I know where. There he is. Where do you want him?
Ideally, it would attack the ghost that is fighting Shell.
How far away is this?
If I can't do it from there, I would move up to right beside Luna.
What's the range that you can summon that spiritual weapon?
Yeah, that cave is not very big.
I want to say it's 30 feet, but let me double check.
I think it would have to be 40 or higher to get to
60
that
feet.
one. 60? Okay, we can go right here then if you want.
Yep. And then I'm going to swing.
What type of damage does the sword do?
The sword is force.
All right.
And that will be a 16 to hit.
16 is a hit. Freyor's greatsword cuts through. You can see the sword like lops off one of the arms of the wraith, and it stays off.
Oh,
That will be 16 damage.
Okay. Is there anything else out of Ravi? We got some movement left.
Not at the moment.
Okay. Arvistan is next.
I'm gonna do sharpshooter shot to the one that Robbie did damage towards too. Can I see it from there?
You'd have to move closer, because you've got this big
Closer.
corner blocking you here.
Oh yeah.
You just hit this one all around the side.
Yeah.
You
what,
can hit either of these two, because you'd be just shooting over Luna's head.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
All right, which one of
Gotta
those
do
two?
Sharpshooter, the one in front of Luna.
Okay.
+4, right? It's a +4 to hit. Yeah. That'll be 14 plus 4, 18 to hit.
Okay, that will hit. You fire past, you'll see the arrow goes through the ghost and whizzes right past Sequus. Hits the wall next to him.
What the fuck?
Go ahead and roll your damage. You hit.
Are this considered undead, right?
Yes.
So that'll be +4 additional damage. Okay, so that's a D8. That'll be 7 plus 4. That'll be 11 plus 10. That'll be 21. Plus 4 for favorite enemy. That'll be 25 damage.
Okay, that's a
If
lot.
it took the damage. Because I just see the arrows whiffing. That's what's
It's impossible
bothering
to
me
tell.
right
I mean, it's not really giving it an indication. You've seen the magic attacks hit them too, like the thunder wave and everything. But they're not going to show like that they're wounded or anything.
Yeah, and I see as well whenever Shell attack them, they're like in like the internal things of these ghosty thingies. Alright, I'm gonna do another sharpshooter. To the same one.
Okay.
Hopefully it does something.
We can hope.
Oh no, I already took my action, so I cannot hold my second shot, right?
I wouldn't say so, no.
No, yeah, okay. That'll be 17 plus 4 to hit 21.
That gets him again.
And that'll be another D8. That's 2 plus 4. Plus 4? Yeah. That'll be 6 plus 10, 16. Plus 4, that'll be 20.
You see another arrow go whizzing through the body of this and straight into the wall behind it. Sequus just sort of shakes his head a little bit, looks at you, Arvistan.
I'm trying to do something!
Do you want to move?
I will move and get in between, if it's possible, in between Robbie and Ghost.
Okay. You can move back. We'll just put you back right there. This room's littered in bones, Arvistan, all over the floor. There's a little staircase just beyond you, and you can see on the top of that staircase the bones are piled up.
And
Ghost
that's where
is
Ghost
sort
is.
of just, freaking out, stomping on and cracking ribs and skulls and femurs. And all around Ghost, some of the bones in the pile are just kind of like shifting and moving and rolling.
That'll be it for me. Luna's gonna get next to Robbie on that little square below me.
You gonna disengage?
Yeah, she's gonna take her action to disengage.
Okay. Robbie up front, huh? What'd
I know
Sequus tell you? I understand you're supposed to keep an eye on him.
I mean, I'm right there. I'm not gone anywhere. But Robbie has the power to do damage to these things. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, in all honesty, clearing the room a little bit, that could help Hajite, potentially, with some AoE attacks. Let's see what else we can do here. Sequus' turn is next. He's going to have to try something interesting. This guy's got a lot of spells, so I hope you could bear with me. I don't want to give away everything that he's doing, because a lot of them are spells that you all don't know. And
You
they're
better
sort of-
just one-shot all of these things. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think there's a spell for that.
He is going to cast a spell on the wraith that is directly in front of him, the one that's just diagonal from where he is right now. It's going to make a wisdom saving throw, which it is going to fail. And then he is going to say to that wraith, "You're mine now." And then he'll just point one long, decrepit old finger at the other wraith next to it. Then it'll be their turn. That wraith is going to move into the same space as the wraith next to it and sort of entangle itself with that one. And they're going to pull and tear at each other. Oh dear. Okay. They're going to twist and writhe and split until only one of them remains. Not that one. This one's gone. The other wraith is going to reach out to touch Hajite. That is a 16 to hit, which I believe hits Hajite. We're going to need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm gonna die, you guys.
It could happen.
Here you go. Roll one of those.
No pressure, Maddie.
No pressure at all.
Rip. I got 4.
4?
Yeah.
You take
Start rolling better.
you take 20 points of necrotic damage to your maximum hit points.
What?
Ooh.
So you drop to 0 and your hit point maximum gets reduced to 54.
Holy shit.
That's bad. That's not bueno. I'm dead and it's eating away at my flesh.
Crib's turn is next.
Ah! Okay. Oh shoot. This is it. I wait so long for my turn and I have plans and it's always that like the turn right before me it changes. Then I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's just, you could leave Ajite down for a little while. I mean, it's 3 death saving throws. You know, at minimum, it'll be at least 2 turns before Ajite like totally dies.
Oh, I'm gonna do I'll do the Aura of Vitality.
All right.
This is not great looking so far. And this is step 1.
I don't know. He told you it was going to be bad.
Yeah. Everything's bad. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I will do bonus action. Heal Hajite.
Okay. For how much?
2d6. 4 dice. 9.
All right, how's it today? You're back up with 9 hit points. The strongest. Criv, do you want to move?
Nah.
You
I don't need to
just move
be out.
backwards a little bit.
I don't need to be more in the out. Well, how about this? 5 feet forward. Just the one square.
Bam!
Done.
A greater act of bravery we have ne'er seen in this campaign.
I do not trust Shell's impulses to leave her like behind where no one's looking. Then she's just gonna book it out of here with like an unconscious Haujute strapped to her or something.
Haujute would probably fall off and just have like one leg stuck
Yeah.
in a bootstrap and then just like
Yeah.
dangle and hang off of the back. Okay. Well, it's back to Ghost. Ghost is just going to attack the ground around him. Finally, he's not rolling that rate. So he just kind of starts stepping on bones. Some of them break apart. And Ravi and Aristan, you could see them actually roll away into the next room.
Excellent.
Then it's Hajute's turn.
All right. You're doing aura vitality. So... Let's do another dissonant whispers. We'll do level 4. On the guy next to Shell still.
Okay.
Does that 24 hit points came back after Criff healed her? Or no?
No. Hit point maximum is still reduced.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is that consider...
I'm permanently wounded.
Yeah, does that consider like a... Just asking for myself because I don't know
You wanna roll
how
it?
that works. Is that considered like a curse or
I'm
something?
not dead.
My answer to that will be that you are indeed correct that you do not know how it works.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes. That is the information that you will have for now.
Gotcha.
It will fail that saving throw.
Okie dokie. Well,
12 points of psychic damage, which is good damage. It stares at you,
hold on.
Hajite.
Wait a sec. I'm sorry, I forgot one.
You can look into its ghostly eyes.
18.
See that it's just nothing in there. There's almost a bit of longing.
No. Go away, stupid.
Okay. Shell's going to deliver a couple of donkey kicks. We're going to see how well that does. First one's going to miss for sure. Classic Shell. We got a hit on the second one. For 2 points of damage. And let's see. Ooh. Shell's not going to run.
Oh.
There's not a good place to go. Provoking an attack of opportunity could get you killed again. So we're not going to do that. It's going to be Robbie's turn.
Here we are.
I will move right up next to Hazarte and Cell.
Okay.
And I will heal her for 12 points.
12 to Hajite. Pull you up to 21.
Does a 14 hit the ghosty?
Yes.
Oh dear. Okay, good. That'll be 15 damage from Freyor's greatsword.
Okay. That will disperse this ghost that is next to Shell and Hajite. It cries when it dies, like a whimper. Not that one, this one. Gone.
And as I am now in the threatened space of the other ghost, I will do nothing else.
Okay. Arvistan, you're next.
Has Ghost like calmed down or like?
Oh, no.
He's still going crazy.
Just not doing well.
I need to run towards him and try to like grab him and calm him down.
All right, we'll pop you up there. Take care of that in a second. Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Animal handling. That's an 18 plus 7.
Okay. You grab the reins. You say something in just like a calming word. You go thick on your sea elf accent to try to see if that has any calming effect on Ghost. Ghost smells food on you, like a carrot in your pocket.
That's sure.
And gets distracted and starts gnawing at your pockets.
I just grab whatever the carrots and stuff like that.
He nibbles off like a couple leaves off of a stray twig on your arm too.
Ow! Take it easy. He's given the carrots.
Okay.
Can I use a bonus action to move and start moving towards where everybody is heading towards? Is?
Do you have dash as a bonus action?
I think I do. Let's check it out really quick.
I can't remember if you do, but you might.
Yeah, I think I do. 1 second. Not here. Should be around here. Here it is, I think. Okay. Give me some throw. No, I got disengage.
That'll get you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what'll Luna do then?
She'll stay there.
Okay. Sequus is next. Sequus is going to take a step towards the remaining wraith. The one that he has dominated. He will lean in very close to it and whisper something to it. And then he'll reach his hand into it. Ravi, you're closest to him. You'll see Sequus looks like he almost ages, like a few years for an instant. And then he grits his teeth and clenches his fist. And he sort of like restores his health a little bit and draws the wraith into himself, and it disappears.
Ooh. Sorry to interrupt. I do that half dash, but it's called Fleet of Foot.
Ah,
So that's why I didn't think it was. So just for future references.
sure. You're taking care of your horse right now.
Yeah.
We could drop initiative now since all of the wraiths are gone.
Whee!
Sequus sits down for a second. You can see he's sort of like breathing heavily.
Are you all right?
That'll be fine, Ravi. It's harder than it used to be. He leans heavy on his staff to get himself back up to his feet.
I will call over to Arvison. Arvison, are those bones still moving?
Yes, a little bit. Are they still moving?
Yep.
Okay.
They don't. They're not like doing anything super violent or crazy, but they shouldn't be moving at all. There's nothing in here that should be causing them to move. You can see that they kind of like vibrate or they like shift on the ground. If you want to take a second and make an insight check, you can, Arvstan.
I will. Inside is +3.
Let's see if we can see. I don't want to give all the map away. Maybe we can move over and see if we can see that room.
That's a 2, so 5 total.
Yeah, you don't get it. They're just moving around.
Alright. Yeah, they're still moving, but nothing crazy, but they're still rattling in a weird way.
Sequus will approach Hajate. And he'll reach out one of his old hands. You can see he's got liver spots on his hand. And he rests a hand on your knee because you're up on the bird. He says, "Are you all right to press on?"
Yes.
It's only more dangerous from here, you know.
Okay.
Ravi, give her something.
I will walk over to Hazote. May Freyor restore what that which once was taken from you. And I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on Hazote.
It has no effect.
Wow. I have no idea what happened to you then.
Okay, Sarah.
Well, I can cure your wounds a little bit at least.
Thanks.
Heal another 13.
Okay. Up to 34. It's respectable. As long as you don't get crit, you should be able to survive an attack with that much.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave. Yeah.
You never know. I'm rolling well today. I'm feeling good.
Don't be sad. Let's just move on.
Sequus will start to continue. He heads up this way. He walks past Luna. He has no concern for Luna. Luna's hurt pretty bad too. But
That son of a bitch.
to Sequus, a wolf is like a beast of burden. This is like Luna's like a weapon. as far as he's concerned, and weapons break. He'll move up here. We're going to continue to follow him.
I mean, I don't have any other paths to choose, so probably.
All right, you guys would let me know if you don't want to go with the way that this guy's going anymore, right?
Yeah.
If I saw Luna was hurt, could I try to heal her before my aura vitality's up? Like before it's gone?
Yeah, how long does it last?
It's up to a minute, but it was only like one round that I had it up.
You did it once. A minute is
60 seconds, so she'd have 9
that'd be
turns.
10 rounds, so you've got 9 more times that you could use it before it goes out.
Okay, well, I want to heal the friends that I can see that are very injured.
Yeah, feel free. Right now we have Shell is lightly injured from before. Hajate's hurt and Luna's hurt, but everybody else is okay. That's 2d6 for every one, right?
Yeah.
So you got a potential 18d6 to work with.
Um,
And there's no reason not to use all of them, since they're all going to go away anyway. So you might as well just roll all that out and then divvy them up.
Okay. Can someone help me with the math? If I just call these out, or should I scribble them down?
Just yell them, I'll write it. I got you.
We got 7, 4. Let's start doing. 11, 5.
Okay, all right.
See, now I'm forgetting how many times I've rolled, though.
That's 4.
3.
3? Damn.
I know.
Should have
And
Maddie
8.
over there. 8?
Yeah. 10. I just rolled 4 5s. That's good. Okay, well, that one didn't hit the tray, but that's a 3 and another 10. That's a lot of 5s.
I think that's 9 now.
Okay.
I've got 7, 4, 11, 5, 3, 8, 10, 3, and 10. So, Hajate can get a maximum of 20 right now. Shell can get 9. Luna can get 50.
That's so many.
You don't have enough to fully heal everybody. You could toss those 2 10s over to Hajate, and she'll be as high as she can get.
Yes, do that.
You could probably not heal Shell. She still has 81 hit points, which is more.
Oh, yeah,
than
if she's
anybody
not
else
looking
anyway.
bad. Yeah.
So we can give the rest of that to Luna. Let's see, if we add all that together, we've got, this is 22 here, 27, that's 30, and then another 11 makes 41. So she can get up to 52.
I know I don't have to, but I'm gonna give her little head pats when I do it.
She likes that. She like half closes her eyes, sticks her tongue out while you do that, and wags her tail. And as you're doing that, you're realizing you're both standing in a pile of bones as you do that. A lot of them are frozen. They're covered in crystals and rime. Some of them are stuck together just with ice encasing them. When you look into those walls to either side of you, where you could see clear through about 10 feet in the rooms previous, here you could see that there are bones in the wall, frozen. Sequus is studying the bones that are shifting and moving. He's sort of crouched down and very intently looking at them. What do the rest of you want to do?
This way, and holding goes then until Sequus starts like moving forward, and then follow him.
I will actually call out to him, or I guess I'm right next to him, so I don't have to call out. But
Yeah.
do you know the way?
We need to move in the same direction that these are going. At least as far as I can remember.
I will take your word for it.
There may be an alternate path, but I think it would be more dangerous.
Why is the path not from the shambling bones the more dangerous one?
We'd have to travel below the ice.
And below the water, I assume?
Yes, a level of cold that transcends the one we're currently experiencing.
Are there any boons to this path?
He'll point down at the shifting bones, and he'll say, Ravi, these are headed towards something more dangerous than they seem. They could be avoided, but I don't know what we'd face in the other direction.
I'll kind of like take a step and call out to the team and alright guys, it seems we got a choice. We can try to dive below the ocean, and who knows what we will find. We do know it'll be even colder than what we have here. Alternatively, we can continue to follow on these shambling bones and come across some sort of great monster.
Will we have some way to keep warm if we're gonna go into the water?
Sequus shakes his head, no.
Would it help if I took a minute and communed with nature here to see? I know I won't see like little ghosts, but if there's something particularly big and powerful, I might see it nearby. Or are we just choosing the lesser of two evils and we know they're both gonna suck?
Feel like that's a pretty good idea, and see what we're up ahead against, what we are up against going on forward.
Would you like...
Kind of familiar?
Hmm?
Wouldn't Sequus have some kind of familiar? I was asking him.
He'll say, I don't dally in the triviality.
Of course not.
That's just pretentious for I don't have cool faith. That's what that means.
He'll stare daggers at you, Kriv. He'll stare like get your die ready for some save and throw looks at you, Kriv.
Woo! Spicy Sunday.
Well, you guys talk a minute. I'm gonna just go ahead and commune. Take a peek. Couldn't hurt.
Okay.
Just gonna sit down. And spend a minute to commune with nature.
Okay.
I know it says underground it's only 300 feet, but it does say if there's like powerful undead and stuff.
It does say that if that's something that you're looking to understand. Depends on exactly what you want to know.
I would be working on the assumption that undead is the genre we are anticipating.
So you can learn 3 things. So what are 3 things you want to know about the surrounding area?
Powerful undead stuff.
Okay.
For the actual, like, structure of the cave, I guess if there's... I don't know how to phrase it. Like, if there's, like, long dead ends, or, like, this direction would just be a waste of time or something, or... I don't know how this...
Okay.
I don't know.
What's the 3rd thing you want to know?
What does it mean by prevalent people?
Is there like somebody important? Is there a king over there? Is there, certain important people that sort of have an impact on the environment in some way? Like, the ruler of a place is an obvious example. Or like a great hero.
Yeah, we'll throw that in there. I feel like we're probably not right up by Freyo, but
Okay.
I don't know what we're gonna expect.
Okay, I'll give you 3 indications. First, the first piece of information you'll gain by communing with nature, and there's very little to commune with here. You're basically talking to ice shards and bones, but you kind of try to feel through and get an idea just based on the cold, and just the harsh realities of the environment can kind of give you some indication. The way that the air is moving. If you spend enough time and get a great enough knowledge of nature. So the first thing I'll tell you about is a certain sense of the layout of the caverns that you're looking at. They are somewhat labyrinthine, but it's not necessarily an issue of dead ends as much as there's a likelihood of getting turned around and doubling back and winding up somewhere you've already been. But Sequus should have some knowledge of which way to go. So hopefully he'd be able to navigate some of that somewhat. But you're unlikely to get stuck based on, what you're kind of getting from the environment around you. You could also tell that there are several places within this cavern where there are holes that go into like sub-zero water underneath the layer of ice that you're on right now. And that within that water, there are very few opportunities to breathe. There's just a couple of air pockets where you could resurface and find yourself back in this cavern again. And that the water is just as labyrinthine as the area above the water. So it's a maze up here and it's a maze down there. But down there it is a lot colder than it is up here. And there are dead ends under the water. You also wanted to know if there are powerful undead nearby, within 300 feet of you. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, from where you are right now, you can see we've got a couple branching paths going forward. There's one that goes like up north and one that goes off to the east. There are powerful undead both ways. So Sequus is raising some concerns that there are going to be powerful undead. The bones are moving off to the east. He knows for certain that there are things that way. You also now know that there are things in the other direction as well. So that choice, trying to avoid something very strong, either way you're gonna have some trouble. You can also feel that there are even more powerful undead than those deeper in the cavern.
Just like generally In.
There are other, like, other areas around here that have undead that are way more powerful than, all of them are stronger than the ones that you just fought. And beyond that, there's a source of undead power that is so strong as to be, beyond your understanding of power. We're talking past Sequus, past Illyra, more like Dragonstorm territory. As for prevalent people, the strongest sense of a prevalent person that you get in these caverns is Sequus himself. Just his footfalls sort of have an impact on the environment. You could feel his presence changes this place. And that's the 3 bits of information you get by sitting on the ice. Your butt gets numb too.
Well, going in the water sounds like unnecessary risk, you guys. It's more convoluted. There's definitely more bad coming. More and worse and more and more.
There a way to avoid it?
Leaving is probably the only way, I would guess. Not that I'm pitching it, but we got baddies up ahead, baddies off to the right. Something real nasty in there.
So, what did you see that was in there that was real nasty?
I don't know, something bad, something real powerful.
Was it more undead?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I mean, there's more, I think, of like what more level we just saw, and then it gets something like big, not like, I don't think it was like a horde, like an amassed army, like.
So, Kriv, I
Yeah.
think Freyor might be dead.
What?
I think Freyor might be undead.
Sequus stands up and stiffens a little bit when you say that and looks over at you, but he's just listening intently.
What makes you say that?
Well, if the only powerful thing in here is undead.
Do I notice Sequus doing that? Can I make it like a perception check?
He like stands up. Everybody knows he's not like hiding it.
That's what I would expect that to mean, right?
Is she right on that, Sequus? I'm seeing your change of mood on that one.
It is an interesting theory, not one I've heard before.
But you got a little bit shaken up about the thought of it, though.
Can I make an insight check on him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, truth circle.
27.
He seems sincere. You think that he is actually interested in what Hajite is saying, but he's being careful with his words, and he's not giving away. At least with that statement, he doesn't give away his opinion. He just thinks what Hajite is suggesting is,
I think we're going to meet something that was unintended. I'm unsure if Freyor is the right answer at this point.
I still think he's the only choice we got. Like, what you say is heretical as it sounds. Makes sense to a degree. Not just because of all the undead here, but one of the things since Sekos we talked the first time is why would the great hero that I've read so much about act in such a manner that seems so unbecoming? But if he comes to this power and the power isn't what he thought it was, it's a curse, and he's turned undead by it, considering how unabashed he is about destroying them throughout the scriptures, that almost makes sense.
So, the last time, and I'm like talking to Sekos, the last time that you saw Freyor, how long ago was that?
Approximately 500 years.
Okay. And huh. So if that's 500 years, so Criff might be right on the fact of being undead. Was he undead like whenever you
was
last
Hashite.
saw him? Oh, Hashite, sorry. My bad.
Wow.
Yeah. My bad. Was he undead like the last time that you saw him? 500
Was
years
he
ago?
undead like?
I can't answer your questions about Freyor. I've brought you here to find the answers yourself.
I mean, a little help or hint shouldn't be that much of a
I
Robbie.
am helping Arvistan
Robbie,
understand.
Robbie, you've spoken to Freyor, right?
Several times.
Don't you think if he's undead, he might be able to assist maybe in not letting us get murdered by dead things?
I can try to commune with him, see if he's willing to help clear the paths.
If he's here and knows he's here, knows that we are here.
I would like to think he knows we're here already. Even if he's not of the living, this would be his domain regardless.
You could call to him.
Couldn't hurt. I will cast, I believe it's called Commune.
Commune. Okay. 5th level spell. All right. Takes a minute, just like Criv's spell, to cast. All right. So you're going to be able to ask some questions. 3 questions.
Yep, have to be yes or no.
Yes or no questions. Okay.
Mine didn't flag Zekwick as undead, right? Just as weird in there.
So my first question will be, I'll preface with a statement. We are in your cavern. Can you help remove the undead that are between us?
Us and you.
Us and you.
I'm not playing this G pulling lawyer shit.
They'll respond, no.
Oh, dude. Thanks, God.
Can you show me the way to you from where we are?
No.
Are you undead?
Oh shit, Robbie! You should have said, "Can you show yourself?"
My guess is based off the first two answers. The answer is no.
He says no.
Well, I got good news and bad news. The good news is, at least according to Freyor, he's not undead. However, he will not help us, and he will not show us the way.
So your god is.
Did you ask him to make the undead stop attacking us? And not go away?
I did actually. I essentially asked that. Yes, and he said no.
He said no.
Damn.
Dad said no. We kind of have to deal with it.
I mean, can you make them disappear is one thing. Can you like just leave them there but not attack us? It's
So
another thing.
I'm going to let you in a secret. I can only ask 3 questions. So we're just going to move forward, and we're
Hey,
going to
you
smash.
guys want to know?
Your god is a dick, bro.
Do you guys want to know another thought I just had?
What's that?
What if he's not here? Because if he's not undead and Kriv didn't sense it, what if this is the wrong one?
That's a
Regardless,
pretty-
that means this. If that really powerful thing was him, then it was not a guaranteed. This thing probably is gonna murder us. I feel like if it's not him, the chances of that are probably high.
That's what I'm saying. If he's not here and we go all the way there and we just get murdered.
I can only see so far with my spell. I don't know how
How far
far
can you see?
this goes. I'm assuming that's the 300 feet, since it's like caves.
Yeah, in a cavern, yeah.
And I
Yeah,
assume I didn't see the end of it, it kept going.
I mean, it wasn't like a radar ping or
Well, yeah.
like you, and then you see everything. You know that there are powerful undead that way and every which way. You
Here's
don't know
another-
exactly what they are, but there's definitely one that's really powerful somewhere deep in there.
Here's another question, Robbie. Exactly how did you phrase that?
Which one?
Did you phrase it as if we are confirming that we are in the same cavern as him because he wouldn't be able to show us the way if if we're not in the same cavern, he couldn't show us the way through this cavern to find him because he is not here.
Makes sense.
I suppose that is plausible.
We didn't ask if he was here.
But theoretically, he could show us the way out of here. He could, I don't know, send me some sort of mental image of where we should be.
Yeah, but he can't.
Or won't.
That's true. Your god's not very nice.
Sekka's put an arm on your shoulder, Ravi, and he'll say, "I'm here for you, Ravi, and you can trust that I will show you the way."
I walk close to Kriv and I whisper into her ear. Creepy.
Yeah.
I trust you, Sequus. For now, let's head deeper into the cave. We gotta find him one way or another.
Okay.
The problem is, I think, Hazarte, that if he's not here, then we have to search every just random cave. Or just wander Taufel, hoping to find whatever these magic powers are. This is our only lead.
When you commune, is he allowed to lie?
No.
Are you positive?
Did he tell you that?
He did not, but my understanding of the spell is that he cannot lie.
So
He's considered a
undead?
god, so he can avoid all these rules about it if he wanted to, right?
Magic is quite powerful. I think we have found that even some of those powerful creatures are still bound by it.
What you're really asking right now is you're asking Ravi if he thinks his god would lie to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The answer is no. I do
mean-
not think that my god would lie to me.
Since how much Freyor's been an asshole, I don't really think he's pretending to be an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, you either are, but you're not pretending. Not usually. Trust me, I know from personal experience. You can pretend to be nicer than you are, but odds are you're not pretending to be more of a dick.
He's got no reason to lie.
Everyone's
If he
got
just
a lie,
doesn't
Robbie.
want us to see.
Even if it's just the casual, I don't want to see you, or I'm in a disgraceful position, so I don't want you to see me.
I mean, he had more than one opportunity. He's a god. He could contact me at any time saying, hey, don't come see me.
That's fair.
It's true. Or it can make it really hard, and you can die on the way there. It's fine.
I have no intention of dying on the way there.
All right. Well, as long as everyone else is sure, let's get moving. I don't want to stand here anymore. Well, sit here.
If you have any protective magics, I suggest you prepare them now. You'll need them moving forward.
Griff, what's your armor?
Who are you asking? Because mine is shit, if that's who you're asking.
12.
12. What about you, Hashate?
Ooh, I'm 13.
13.
Ooh la la.
I'm gonna cast Barskin on Griff.
Wow.
That'll bump her up to 16.
Let's bump up the Krivmeister.
Kriv does barely have more hit points. What's Kriv's max hit points? This can't be right.
Pre-level up, right?
We are post level at this point.
Okay, I wasn't sure where that goes with the middle of the day. 56.
Okay, that's what I had.
Yeah.
Woof. Because Hajite just dropped 20 max hit points, and it's just barely below you now.
I know. I did go back and double check because I thought I just forgot to roll HP for some levels, but no, I was just bad at it.
It's alright. You've got the 16 armor class now.
So you should do the same thing that I do. Just let other people roll for you.
You know what? I tried that today.
You did?
But I love rolling dice so much, Jason.
That's like what you do. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do it. That's like the thing.
The thing. The clickety-clack.
Yeah.
Are we ready to move forward?
I'm going to
other
cast...
protective, yeah.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to cast Death Ward upon myself.
Okay, that'll help.
Whoa, what does that do?
Exactly what it says it does. Basically stops him from dying.
Yeah, it
It
stops me
makes
from
it
the
go
first time I
away.
get hit down to 0, I instead get to 1 HP.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
And then I will cast. Actually, first let me ask a question to not Freyor, Sequus. Sequus, how long before we run into whatever it is we're running into?
Moments.
I will cast Protection from Cold on Hazote.
Oh, thanks.
Protection from cold. Let me check that real quick, because that might actually be really useful right now.
You take off that exhaustion point, right?
Technically, it's Protection from Energy. I am just choosing Cold, just to be sure.
Ah, okay.
Okay, it won't stop the exhaustion.
Oh,
It
okay.
specifically gives you resistance to that damage type. But that's a good one to be resistant to right now.
I got one.
Do you?
I want Fire Shield.
Fire shield?
Yeah. I just have a shield of fire around me, and I can make it keep me warm. A resistance to cold damage, and if someone hits me, fire.
Hell yeah! Let's go!
10 minutes. I haven't used it yet. It's one I get for being a cool fire druid.
So you're doing the warm shield. You get to pick warm shield or chill shield. You want warm shield?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. I'll make a note of that. Just here.
I look super cool.
It's pretty
It's
shaky. Steer clear of Crib for a moment because
Just don't hit me.
for the next 10 minutes, they're like surrounded by flames.
And
Yeah,
it's-
stay closer. Closer to them. And keep warm.
Okay. We'll move forward then. We'll move Sequus first. He is leading the way. We're going to go off to your right as you're moving forward. I'm going to put him here. Ravi's going to stick right close to him. Or vice versa. Then we've got Arvistan just behind them, right?
Yep.
I'll put him there. Ghost is tough to get through this little crevice. He's going to have a hard time moving forward, so try to get him as close to Arvistan as I can.
Alright.
Luna's going to hang back a little bit. And we've got the ladies. Ajite and Shell.
The ladies.
And Kriv. So, in this little area, if you want this to get as confusing looking as possible, we've got this kind of room. Essentially, we've got these kind of columns of ice jutting up in the center of the room. But you can see that there are little paths carved out in between them. There are directions that go up to the north, but Sequus is telling you that he wants you to be heading south. In this room, like in the previous room, there are bones littered across the floor, but there are thousands more in this chamber. So you're wading in a sort of waist-deep sea of bones as you're moving forward, which is making this whole area difficult terrain to move through. So it's kind of having your movement speed. It also got significantly colder as you crossed over into this chamber. So everybody except Hajite and Kriv, I need to make another Constitution saving throw.
$15.
Ghost saves, Shell fails.
Oh.
$18.
And Luna?
15 plus 6. That'll be 21.
Okay, Shell has level 2 exhaustion, which means Shell's speed is cut in half. Since you're moving through a lot of bones, it's cut in half twice. Shell's moving between 10 and 15 feet on a round. The bones are still vibrating and rattling in this room. And you can see that there are certain pockets around where that's happening a little bit more frequently. You've got a moment to react. Is there anyone that... does anyone have something that they want to do when you see these bones all just sort of shifting?
I would summon Freyor's Greatsword.
Let's get him in there.
Can I shoot at it?
I'll let you ready that.
Okay.
So we'll have that prepared. Where's the greatsword? Here it is. We'll put it right here. The bones coalesce. They sort of like surge up like a mound. And you'll see several collections of bones pop up in this room. It makes a giant pile that just sort of like is loosely connected together. There may be full skeletons in there. It's hard to tell. It's just a mess. And there are 4 different piles of these. And you can see they stand up out of that mound of bones. And they stand probably like 10 feet high. And they're all full of rusted armor and weaponry. And they kind of like reach out with old bony arms, or they just kind of slowly champ their teeth in your direction. Or they kind of like wildly swing those weapons around. Arvistan wants to shoot one. We're going to push everybody into a spot that makes sense for them to be in. We'll push these bones over, I think. That one's good. This one will have to go here. Arvistan, you can shoot this one that's right next to Ghost as it's forming itself, if you want.
Mm-hmm. I do. Do I make an attack roll, or?
That's how you would take a shot, yeah.
Alright. Has to be regular, or can I make it sharpshooter?
Either way, whatever you want to do.
Either way. Just to make sure I don't miss, I'm just gonna go with the regular. That's why I went with the regular. That's a 5, that'll be a 14 to hit.
14 will hit. It's a big collection of bones, so it's kind of tough to miss.
Alright.
You just fire right past Ghost's head, and the arrow goes in, and like it just goes into this big pile, and you lose sight of it.
Damage was 11 damage, just in case.
Okay.
Dude, I literally have nothing for this. I'm useless, guys.
Does that 11 include your undead favorite enemy bonus?
That'll be 15. Thank you.
Okay. I need initiative again.
See, Jason, now you know how I felt underwater. I had fire and lightning.
That's a dirty 20 initiative.
Good gracious. That's a 4.
I'm going to see what Shell's initiative is, and if it's better than Hajite's, you're going on Shell's.
I got a 6.
$21.
21? Okay, that's better than Shell. What did Arvistan get?
Dirty 20.
I don't want to fight the big dudes, Arvistan.
It's up to you. You got options here. Oh, poor Sequus. Nat 1 on initiative.
How fast are they moving? They're just slowly piling up only, and they're moving towards us?
They haven't really moved, essentially, yet, so we'll see.
So technically they're just piling up.
Right now, yeah.
Okay. Bless you!
Adorable.
Ooh, look at Shadow behind you. I think that's Shadow, right?
No, it's
Is that Shadow?
There's a Nuna.
Oh, that's Luna. Hi, Luna.
He's black.
He's quite black.
So
Yeah,
she
it's,
looks like the darkness. She's in a
the
suit.
white. Yeah. Okay. Fair.
She's a formal cat. A tux, if you will.
Okay. Hajute, 21 is number 1. What would you like to do? You're first to act.
Good lord, none of this.
So, just to give you a quick indication, Sequus is telling you that, see the direction that he's going in. There's a little passage down here. That's ultimately the direction he wants to go. There may be more problems that way, and you might get yourself into a pincer if you just try to, rush in that direction. But that is ultimately what the path is supposed to be.
Well, so goes life. I'm gonna disengage and go down.
Take off.
Yeah, why not?
We're getting out of here. Now, Shell is very cold and moving very slowly. So I don't think Shell could even move past Ravi and Sequus. They're going to have to move out of the way first.
Oh, sad bird.
So I apologize, but we cannot go that way right now.
That is okay. Well, we're already in a fight. Which one did Arviston hit?
This one over here.
I see.
The one that's surrounded by all these people that would take area of effect damage from a big spell. Whereas these 3 guys over here.
Could you do me a quick favor and give me a 20-foot range?
Can I find
Question,
that one I had?
The thing in the middle surrounding is just a block of ice, like in the middle.
Yeah, consider the black lines here
Like
are
a pillar?
walls. Yeah.
Okay.
You stay there. I want to see. Oh, here it is.
Oh,
So we want
sick.
to get like these 3 guys.
I
up
want
there.
them all.
Easy.
I want all of them.
You can't hurt the
Let's go.
weapon. Freyor's greatsword cannot take that damage. What have we got? Assuming this is the worst thing we're going to run
Did you
into.
just steal my pen? You're a jerk.
Baby.
My cat, she's picking up she stole a french fry?
Baby.
I'd understand them if they were McDonald's fries.
They
That's
were
good.
not. 6.
I'm going to make a bold claim right here. French fries
need
are
2
good. I don't care.
Yes.
I can't eat McDonald's fries anymore with any heart and soul and love.
Wow. You know which
Why?
French fries I do not like? Burger King. I hate
Well,
it.
they're my least favorite fries because I worked there long enough to hate.
Fair enough.
I much prefer Wendy's. Much prefer. It is an intelligence saving.
This is synaptic static.
Yes, sirree.
Here it is. There's the book. Intelligence save. Okay, I got 3 of those to make. Okay. That guy all the way in the back, he's going to save. The other 2 are going to fail.
All right, I'm hip.
Wait, never mind. These guys have a -2 on intelligence. They're all going to fail.
That is good to know. Big spooky scully guys, -2 intelligence.
They're just a big bunch of bones.
Undead, unsmart.
8d6 psychic damage.
Yes, sirree.
That's not bad.
And it keeps happening, and they're afraid of me. 29? 29.
29. Okay. And they're afraid of you?
Yes.
I remember that. When the big bird got scared of you and flew away. With harvesting in his belly.
Yeah, that went good.
This should work.
For
better.
you guys, not for me.
This one. Well, okay, no. I'm not right. Hold on. This is the muddled thoughts one.
Muddled thought. They didn't have much thoughts to begin with.
It's true, but now they take a d6 hit to all attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay. For
And-
1 minute.
Saving throws will also be hit.
Scout,
Woohoo!
show me your tattoo.
What?
They can do intelligence saving
Show me
throws
the tattoo.
at the end of their turn to get rid of that.
I put the picture
Yes,
in.
we-
I don't know what you want from me right now.
Nice. What is it supposed to be? Oh, or from what it is?
Why don't I message you because we're playing D&D right now? Also, we did. Oh, you. That's right. You were off call when we were talking about it. I'll message you.
Okay.
Gotcha. Just at this moment, taking some time to establish that Jason's curious.
You should
Yeah,
be
big
super
time.
into your
I was
deck.
just looking at the thing and I saw the picture. That's why I said it.
Okay. Shell's gonna bite this pile of bones next to you a couple times, or at least attempt to.
Don't forget, Shell. You're inspired by your baby.
Still good. It's 2 hits, even without that inspiration. So we're gonna do a little bit of damage here. Oh, that's actually pretty decent damage. 19 total.
That is pretty good.
All right.
Wow, 48 total damage right there. Take that, biatch.
Ravi's next. Or not Ravi, never mind. I was looking at the old initiative count. Cross that one out.
It's a good idea.
Arvistan's next.
See. Let's do. Yeah, let's do the one because I can't see the one that Kriv and Shell are hitting because I got the wall in between them.
From where you are right now, you've really only got an angle on one.
Yeah, only one angle. That'll be, yeah, that's the one that I'm gonna be shooting at, and I'm gonna make a sharpshooter because I was thinking of in the eyes, kind of watery, my lightning arrow, but it's gonna spread damage, and I'm gonna deal damage to everybody else that's around these things. So that's a no-go for me. Actually, would be the only thing that would help me a lot.
Ghost has 19 hit points.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna sharpshooter that one guy. That one pile, sorry. That'll be 13 plus 4. That'll be 19. No,
17.
17. Yes, thank you.
It is a hit.
Okay.
Remember, a big pile of bones. Hard to miss.
Yep. That'll be.
But
That's
we will,
the
won't we?
lowest. Oh, yeah. That's the lowest damage ever. So that's a 1 plus 4. That'll be 5. Plus 10, 15. Plus 4. That'll be 19. For favorite enemy undead.
19 is the lowest you can do if you hit.
I mean, I rolled a 1, so kinda.
Yeah. Can't sneeze at 19.
All right.
Is that what Shell just did? Not even that much?
All right. Second sharpshooter. It's going to be a 14 plus 4. That'll be 18 to hit. And let's see. There we go.
You'll
5.
shoot one of the skulls and it'll knock that skull right out and pin it to the wall. But the whole conglomeration of bones seems almost unaffected by losing a skull.
Okay. That'll be 5 plus 4. That'll be 9. That'll be 19. And that'll be 23 damage.
Okay. So far, so good. What about Luna?
Luna's gonna. This is not pinnable,
Luna is like
obviously.
bones up to here.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay. So we're like in a sea of bones right now. Ah. All right. Luna's going to attack that same pile.
Okay.
I mean,
It'll be like an excited dog, like jumping up on it,
yeah.
biting at it.
That'll be. Let's see, where's Luna? Okay, that'll be +7 to hit. That'll be 7 + 3. That'll be 10.
10
To
is a
hit.
miss.
Yeah.
Luna's got +3.
No,
Oh, to
Luna got
7. You
+7.
rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3.
All right, got you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's all Luna can do right now. So yeah, a bit.
Ghost. Ghost can move 40 feet normally, but that's cut in half to 20 feet. Ghost can actually squeeze past and get, if I can get you moving, come on, buddy. You know you want to right here.
Suck
The
it in.
one time the
Suck
ghost
it
is
in.
able to actually join the whole adventure, he's almost dead and everything wants to kill him.
There's going to be an attack of opportunity on Ghost.
Oh,
He did
there
not
goes Ghost.
disengage. Let's see what's going to
Aw,
happen.
sponge boy me, Bob.
It's a 15 to hit. Ghost has a 10 armor class.
Shiver me timbers.
Ghost is going to take 13 points of slashing damage.
How much?
13. Or, no,
Okay, and
this is plus the... Okay. 16 points of slashing damage. And have
And
3
he had-
hit points remaining.
yeah, he had
Woohoo,
19.
he's still alive.
Oh my god.
Imagine dragging a freaking horse.
Oh my.
The big pile of bones like claws at him with big, like bony hands. You can see he gets some like big gashes in his haunches, and he starts trickling out blood.
I
This is gonna be the most badass looking horse if he lives.
agree.
Now it's Ravi's turn.
He's got some sick scars already.
Do you guys think that big bad's like Ordo? We should run into him again. Ice caves.
Or just chilling, like, hey guys, you got an umbrella?
Yeah.
What do we have from Ravi?
So I don't suppose I can squeeze past Shell and Hazardite, can I?
You're at half movement because you're in a sea of bones, and it will cost double to get past them. So you've got 30 feet, which would be 6 squares. That would get cut down to 3 for the bones, and then cut that down to like 1.5 to try to squeeze past somebody.
In that case, I will probably just move 5 feet to the right for this turn, and then try to squeeze past them on my next turn. And then I'm going to make an attack with my sword. I am just using this at level 2, not level 4.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Definitely a hit. Freyor's greatsword knocks a bunch of bones off of this pile.
9 damage.
Okay. That pile of bones has the same number of hit points as the one in the lower left. Fun fact. Okay. Is that it for Ravi?
Yep.
All right. The bones are next.
Boo.
Yeah.
What are we going to attack? Bone next to Kriv will attack Kriv.
Hmm.
It is going to rise up and collapse on you in a big heap.
Wow.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
All right. You don't get knocked over. You're going to take half of this damage, which is going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And it's going to get burned a little bit, right?
Yeah.
2d8.
Oh yeah, it's not even. Yeah, it's not even a roll thing. Okay. Uh, 13.
Okay. Other bones are going to attack Shell. These are just going to swipe out with a bunch of bony claws. So that's going to be 2 attacks here. I'm rolling big die because it's a big pile of bones. I shouldn't have done it. It's definitely 2 misses. And then the other ones are going to start squeezing forward and approaching everyone. So I've got this one stays put. I always picked the wrong one. Yep, did it twice. Unbelievable. This one's going to squeeze over here and then sink down into the sea of bones and disappear for a moment. This one's going to shift forward just a little bit. And let's attack Luna a couple times. All right, big dice.
Let's not. Let's not. Let's not.
You did it wrong before. Okay. One of those is a miss. One of those is a 17, which is a hit.
Oh.
And that's going to hit Luna for 15 points of slashing damage. Don't be there. She's in the wrong place.
Really? I mean, look at where she's at. Like, come on.
It's bad. That's a really bad place to be. But luckily, you've got back up from Kriv right now. It's Kriv's turn.
Okay. I am going to do another new spell. We're going to double down on the fire thing, and I'm going to try Flame Blade.
All fire all the time.
Yeah.
Scorching Ray didn't work. That's an old one.
That's one I'm always bad at it. Though.
Cut it.
So,
Fire
Flame
shield.
Blade.
So far, so good. Flame Blade.
Yeah, I got a big fire sword, and then I want to stab it in a pile of bones.
Okay, this is a concentration spell. So it's a bonus action to summon it. You just want to swing with it right away?
Yeah.
All right. Which one are we attacking? The one... I guess you can't get the other one. Luna's in the way. So we're attacking the one just below you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Make an attack roll. You've got your spell attack bonus.
Nat 20.
What?
7. 27.
I love it.
Somebody's doing Flame Blade all the time now.
I have evolved. I'm finally somewhere that I can do as much fire as I want with minimal risk of just, like, catastrophe.
When everyone realizes that Kriv actually is really good with a sword and nobody knew about this before.
I just don't do melee.
3d6 fire damage. We're going to double that.
Okay. That's 2 6s and a 5.
Alright. No matter what, always have that fire shield on.
That's not
Definitely.
even it right now. This is a sword.
We should have found like a fire dragon to sponsor you, right? Instead of the lightning one.
In fairness, the die that was a 5 instead of a 6 is my d6 with the skull and crossbones on it, so I really should have expected this.
All right. That's going to be, with a single swipe of that fiery scimitar, 34 points of fire damage.
Excellent.
This is very good. I'm very happy about this.
Terrifying. Absolutely mesmerizing. Luna, if Luna could whistle, she would. Just a...
I'm glad you can see this and no one else.
Luna goes with her paw and goes like this. Damn.
Okay. Sequus is next. What will we do? Sequus will point at the pile of bones there on the right. We're going to cast a spell. How many spells do you guys know? I'm wondering if you would know this one. This is 7th level. You probably don't know it.
He probably has more than what we have combined.
They make a con save. They fail. You see like a black beam of energy come from the tip of Sequus's finger and launch at that pile of bones. They are going to take... Gotta roll a lot of die and do some math here.
What are those one-eyed monster called with the tentacle? High tentacles? Overseers?
Beholders?
Beholders,
Beholders, there we go, okay.
It takes 58 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah. Sequus feels like a beholder with all these colorful spells.
And then he's going to move forward to clear the path. And he'll say, use the passage. Bottleneck them.
Excellent. We need the hot gates team.
Alright.
And that's it for Sequus's turn. That's the first round of combat. We started late today. And I don't want to take us way too late because we're already past 11 o'clock. That's pretty late for a lot of these players here. So we're going to pause this combat right where it is.
Hey.
And we're going to pick it up right from here next time.
Ooh. I start thinking tactics.
Let's level myself up completely. Whoops.
Get some spells.
Forgot a couple things.
We're doing pretty well so far. But there is a lot more to this cavern. Very interested in the conversation we just had in the previous room. That's what I'm trying to say. I thought that was very interesting. Some theory crafting going.
Yes.
Are you all able to play next week?
So far, so good.
Yep.
So far? Okay.
Yes.
I will have all of this information next time. I don't expect anybody to remember where you were in combat. Just keep note of how many spell slots you have left, how many hit points you have, and I will get you right back into it. Next time. Goodbye. 75 episodes down. That's